What's going on, everybody? My name is Ryan, and welcome back to Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 2. This is episode 8 of my playthrough, and then the last episode, holy fuck, a lot happened. A lot happened. A lot happened. Uh, Probably the most chaotic video I have recorded, since the Golf with Friends video a while ago. Just so much happened. Holy shit. We continued helping Ye. Then Ye grabbed her testicles and crotch after seeing Monica walk in. Monica almost destroyed Ye. Monica called Ye a princess, and Ye started glitching out. Mori grabbed Ye, even though when we tried to grab her, we got flung across the room. Mori and Ye started glitching. Monica dropped the "she loved us." How could we do this to her, thinking that we were cheating on Ye, with her on Ye. Sayuri bitch slapped Monica. We then went in and told Monica that we loved her. We then kissed Monica. And then we went to our character files. Monica regained all of her memory. A lot happened. You really should go back and watch that last episode. Like, if anything, go back and watch that last episode. But let's continue where we left off, shall we? She's still a bit shaken, but she looks like she's doing a bit better. Is this the right? That's right. Oh yeah, we found out that Sayori's mom saved Miji's life. She's still a bit shaken, but she looks to be doing a bit better. This world just doesn't know when to stop beating the crap out of us. I see Ye and Mori. Even though I still dislike Ye, she's already too far deep into this mess to be ignored. We can't leave her behind. Let's head back over to them and talk about what to do next. Yeah, the fact that they're in the space classroom, it's just like, what the fuck? Monica looks at Yang and Mori and takes a few deep breaths and nods. Agreed. We walk back over to the others, Sayori and Miji holding each other's hand while tending to our unexpected guests. How are you two holding up? I think we'll be alright. Do you want to take the rest of the day off? Sayori shakes her head fervently. No, not while we have them to deal with. She indicates the still unconscious Sakura Academy girls. Yeah, about them. Do we try and make an ending and give them their memories back or not? If we're voting, I say yes. How come? Well, they're already here. They've seen this place. I think we should have them remember everything about last week. Especially this one. A gesture toward Ye with a frown. Thoughts? Monica and Sayori and Meiji go silent, all three thinking. While they do so, I kneel beside both of them, looking over them carefully. I slowly open both their eyes, find their pulse just to be sure, then feel their breathing. It's regular but worryingly shallow. I hear Monica speak up as I stand. I agree with Ryan. I think keeping their memories from them would be pretty cruel. Alright, 2 votes for yes. I turn to the others. I'd like our vote to be unanimous. Unanimous. It feels wrong messing with their files. Didn't you mess with mine earlier? In my fight with Ye's uncle? Eh? No, that wasn't me. Huh? Wonder who then? Who else would it have been? Well, in this case, I think I can assure we won't be messing with their files. We've simply given them something they already have. I don't know. I think we should give it back to them. Monica's right. It's cruel to keep it from them. Sayori looks at her boyfriend's shock. Monica and I don't react much, only nod towards him. They turn back to Sayori. Sayori, we won't pressure you to say yes to this. One no vote, and we're not going to do it. That's I promise. Sayori closes her eyes. Give me a few minutes alone, please. She walks over to her room and shuts the door behind her. Monica, Michi, and I look at each other for a while, then Michi speaks up. Monica, can you check my file? Are you sure? He nods. Check it out for me, please. If you find one of those line codes, please give me back my memories. Michi, it looked like it was pretty painful for her. Are you absolutely sure? Yes, I need to know. Alright. She walks over to the computer and I hear rapid clicking. Finally, Monica calls back to us. I found it. Yeah, you do have one. Alright then. Please do what you did with yourself. I'm scared to. I'm right here with them, Monty. Go ahead. Alright. I hear a few more clicks. Michi's eyes goes wide and he holds his head. Shit! Oh god! I rush over and catch him as he collapses, keeping him steady as best as I can as he begins processing his new memories. His reaction is worse than Monica's. Monica quickly closes Michi's file and runs over to him to help me keep her Michi from hurting herself. I hope Sayori doesn't come out. She'll have a heart attack. Ah! Just my luck. Sayori comes rushing over, kneeling right at Michi's side, holding him. She glares at me and Monica. What the hell did you do to them? Whoa, calm down, Sayori. We'll explain. He wanted us to give him his Act 2 memories. Michi, still somewhat convulsing, grabs Sayori's hand. He forces himself to look and nods at her empathetically. It's truth. Then his convulsions resume. The three of us hold him tight and make sure he doesn't hurt himself. After a few minutes, he starts coming down and soon sits up groaning. Michi, are you alright? She clings tightly to him as he stands up. I'll be fine, and you're hurting me. He smiles a bit wearily, but Sayori doesn't let go. Ryan's rubbed off on you. You were never this impulsive before. I know, but I had to know, Sayori. He coughs a bit. Miji, I think whatever happened just made the potential cold spread faster. I'm not feeling so great. He holds his head and coughs again. Damn, yeah, that cough doesn't sound too good. So good, man. You want to try and sleep? He shakes his head. This is way too important to miss. Well, if you're going to be here, at least sit down and try to rest. She points to the couch. All right, but what do we do with them? We look at the still unconscious girls. Honestly, I think they've seen enough that we can't exactly just tell them it was all some kind of dream. And as much as I don't want to complicate things, we need more people on our side, especially in the club since I won't be there. I look at Mori. Especially her. She doesn't seem to have been affected by the timeline change as others. Yay, though. She's gonna hate me. Startled, we all turn to her. What? Why's that? It's my fault. It's my fault what happened to her. Miji, Monica, and I exchange a look of alarm, then we gather around Sayori. What do you mean? How is her being assaulted your fault? Sayori wipes the tears from her eyes. Because, well, she begins telling her story. Okay. We actually met during our first year. She was, well, nothing like she was before. Her personality, I mean. She was more like Yuri, if you could believe that. She was? Yeah, very shy. Guess she developed early. Ah, that got her a lot of wanted attention from boys. Yeah, unfortunately. Especially about her developing figure. Yeah, and her neck too. But anyway, she was a lot different back then. It was about a month into our first year of high school when I first approached her. Hello there, is this seat taken? Huh? No, go ahead. Blah. Excuse me. You met her in the cafeteria. Yeah, I did. So I sat down nearby and began eating my lunch. You're Kawahashi-san, right? Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you. I'm Fujioka Sayori, Class 1B. Kawahashi A, Class 1C, 1E. Nice to meet you too. I didn't want to scare her too much. Really, I was kind of nervous myself. You, nervous. You'd be surprised, Michi. I was only 16 then. You always struck me as a very outgoing person, though. Doesn't mean I don't get nervous, you know. Understandable. Carry on. Hey, is everything okay? What do you mean? It's just, I've noticed you eating alone a lot lately. Always caring about others. That's the one thing I love about you. Hehe. Do you not have any friends? No, not really. Do you want to be friends with me? Huh? Friends with me? Why? Why? Because everyone deserves at least one friend. Even someone as ugly as me? Ah? She thought she was ugly. I've heard her talk about how she's the hottest girl in school a lot. Self-esteem can do some pretty powerful things, man. Guess so. You're not ugly. Fujioka-san, do you see my neck? You know what others call me? Human giraffe, long neck. She does have a long-ass neck. Well, that's just me. Your neck is perfectly fine the way it is. You always did have a way of finding unusual ways to cheer people up. That Yuri boob comment last week, for example. Well, it's true. No one would deny that, but even so, it's a bit embarrassing for some girls, you know. Especially Yuri, so when you think about the boob comment again. Ah, I see. I didn't realize. Look, it's fine, keep going. You really think so? Yep. You'd be the only one then. Aw, that's not true. Thank you for saying so, but I still think you're very beautiful. Wow, she really was different back then, wasn't she? Yeah, she really was. I was still finding my bearings at the time, so I never really paid attention to school rumors. I suppose that makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome. So, can we be friends? Well, if you don't want to, that's okay. I just hate seeing someone without a friend. If you're okay with someone like me. Yay! Can I call you Yay-chan then? I don't know. It's okay if you don't want to, I promise. Just don't call me that at school. Yay works. Yay! You can call me Sayori then. Okay, Sayori-san. You don't need to use honorifics with me. Just Sayori is fine. Okay, Sayori. That's how we became friends. Wow. Michi looks down at the unconscious state in the back of Sayori. I never realized he made friends with her. But what happened to end the friendship? Sayori looks away sadly. I don't know. We did friend stuff together sometimes, but she was always pretty shy. At least at first. She did start to open up a bit during her second year. That's when she met Kozu and started to change a lot. You knew Kozu too? No, she made friends with Kozu on her own. But she started getting a following, I guess? I remember during the second year there were rumors going around that she would accept payment for favors on school property during the school day. I remember that too, but at the same time in both timelines it seems. It's safe to assume this change was caused by whatever her uncle was doing to her. Sayori, Sayori suddenly looks pissed. How could anyone do that kind of thing to their niece? It's so wrong. Sayori, calm down a bit. Well, she didn't mind. Michi puts a hand on her shoulder, trying to calm her down. She takes a few deep breaths. I read somewhere that sexual assault victims can become very open, like Ye here, to take back a feeling of control. So it makes sense. I frown at her and shake my head. She stops talking, looks away. Sorry, wrong time. I guess that would make sense. I guess we got sexually assaulted. I guess that would make sense. Ye-chan. She looks down at her former friend with tears in her eyes. Sorry, it's my fault. No, it isn't your fault, Sayori. Say that calmly but forcefully. You didn't do anything wrong. You saw someone you wanted to befriend, and you did. No one here would blame you. She would. If she does, I'll make sure she knows it's a lie. Because she has to accept it. And the faster she does, the better for her. And us. But wouldn't that be forcing her to accept something she may not believe? Well, she's also processing being in a damn classroom in space? Oh, damn it. I guess we'll have to wait and see how she reacts to everything, then go from there. But enough of that, let's focus on the current situation for now. Sayuri looks down at the girls. Are we really going to give them back their old memories? You saw what happened to Monica and Miji. Like I said, they've seen too much, and may need more people on our side if we want to prevent the script from making a bigger mess of things. It'll suck, and it'll make things far more complicated than they were before, especially since they're already dealing with their own pain. But lying to them would be even worse. I agree with Ryan. It's too late to lie to them now. I agree with Ryan. It's too late to lie to them now. We need to. Yeah, okay. I can see your point. Still, that's a hell of a risk. I know, but with all the variables, this is our best option. But let's get started. The four of us and the two of them. I'll handle holding the EA down. Miji, you take Mori. Monica, you can help me with Miji and make sure Mori doesn't hurt herself. Sayuri, you're with me on Ye. I try splitting this up so that there's an equal amount of muscle on each person. Who's going to make the edits? I will. I'll start with Mori. Sayuri, hold down Ye's legs. They may twitch. Alright, got it. She walks over, kneels, and grabs Ye's ankles. Monica walks over and holds down Mori's ankles while Meiji takes Mori's shoulders. I walk over to the computer and open Mori and Ye's files once more, scrolling down to the memory lines. Is everyone ready? All good here. Uh-huh. As ready as I'll ever be. Okay, editing Mori's files in 3, 2, 1, go! I hit save. Mori's eyes shoot open. She involuntarily gasps and begins convulsing. Monica and Michi hold her down as best they can. Sari looks at me worriedly. Ryan, I'm scared. Me too, but it's gotta be done. Changing Ye in 3, 2, 1, go! I hit save on hers and rush back immediately, grabbing Ye's shoulders just as she starts to convulse. Oh wow, this is insane! But Mori and Ye both begin sweating profusely now. Ye is the one thrashing about more than Mori. I even hear her whimpering something. She struggles against me hard, but I somehow manage to keep her pinned. Just then she tries to reach up, her nails extended towards the surface. Am I pretty now? Aren't I just a pretty little princess? I pull her nails away from her face. Oh, no you don't! Go ahead and fuck your princess. My face is just... Oh, Jesus! I pin her down again, finding it harder to keep her in place. Monica and Miji aren't having better luck with Mori since she's thrashing just as much. Damn it, when did she get this strong? Just keep holding her! With a violent shove of her own, she pushes the two off of them and fishes out a pen from her pocket. Delete! 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 No, that's not what we want! Don't stop! We deserve it! No, stop it! Get out of my head! No, it's ours! Oh my god! One hand starts bringing the pen down towards her eyes, with the others grab it, and the struggle begins. No, we won't let you. We have no choice. It's our destiny. Get out of my head. Michi recovers just then and rushes back to pry the pen away from her. Hold us back. We'll hurt someone. Where's our happy ending? Where? Mori collapses then, curling up and crying hard. All resistance gone now. We just want to forget. Slowly, thankfully, the two start slowing down. Just before her final spasm, I hear yell say something. Sigh. Ori. Sayori goes pale. Finally, both girls are resting again, their faces twitching occasionally. Slowly, the four of us let go of the girls. Monica, Sayori, and Sayori all look terribly exhausted after that ordeal. Not that I could blame them. I mean, after all, I'm exhausted myself. But what was all that? I kind of expected something like this to happen. With Ye, as messed up as it was, it sounded like something she might say. But Mori, I have no idea what to think. We? Delete? Get out of my head? I know those phrases, and I know them well. But why in the ever-loving fuck is Mori screaming them, of all people? None of it makes sense to me. Who is she? But what's done is done. No going back now. I shake my head out of my thoughts and look back at the others, my body feeling even heavier than it was before. Well, I think you three have more than earned some rest for a little while. I point to the bedrooms. Why don't the three of you take a nap for a while? I'll watch them. Are you sure? Yes, now go. And make my voice as stern as possible without sounding cruel. Monica, Sayori, and Michi all smile gratefully. Sayori immediately escorts Michi to the bedroom, but Monica starts heading to the door. Where are you going? Oh, I'm getting some medicine for Michi's cold. Ah, alright. She heads out of the room, looking in the hallway closet. I walk over to the entrance and lean against the classroom wall. See anything we can use? I think so. Some medicine at least. We should get some ice packs too, just in case. She nods slowly before stopping and looking at me. Ryan, I won't lie. I'm really scared. I nod somberly. We're all scared, but at least we're scared together. I smile reassuringly at her. Yeah, that's some comfort at least. But what do we do with them? She indicates two unconscious girls. Try and resolve the issues between us all. Now that they know, we could potentially get them to help. How? Look for any more anomalies. Maybe get some fresh perspectives. We're all exhausted, Monica. You, me, Sayori, and Michi. Our brains are pretty fried. Some fresh insights could help. Once they get over their initial freakout, you mean? Once they get over the initial freakout, yeah. I won't lie, this is going to become a lot more complicated with the addition of new people, but I'm trying to look at some new positives. If I have to. If I don't, I'd most likely be curled up in a corner blabbering like an idiot, but I can't tell her that. Sweetie. She walks back into the space classroom. Once she's back, she wraps her arms around me, leaning her head against my chest. A bit startled by her sudden hug, I nevertheless hold her back, holding her close. I wish I had your confidence, but are you sure about this? Not really. As sure as I can be. I rub her back affectionately as she squeezes me tighter. Okay, I'll trust you then. Shit, talk about pressure. I smile warmly down at her. Thanks, love. She kisses my cheek. I'll go grab the medicine. She slowly, almost reluctantly breaks a hug and heads back out, grabbing a few pill bottles. She hands them to me before walking down the hall. I put the pills in front on the table in front of the couch and then sit down, keeping an eye on the two unconscious girls. A few minutes later, Monica returns with a pitcher of ice water, some small towels, and a tray of glasses, which she sets on the table in front of me. She looks at the girls, then back at me. Are you sure about watching them alone? I can watch it with you, you know? I'm sure. You just had a completely new set of memories downloaded into your mind. You should sleep. Maybe that'll help. Monica nods sleepily. Well, before I go, she leans in and kisses me tenderly but briefly, a blush creeping over her face. I love you, Ryan. I love you too, Monica. Have a good nap. Wake me up. Wake me when they wake up, alright? Will do. So saying, she trudges towards her bedroom and closes the door behind her. Ah, we're dating, Monica. Let's go. I pour myself some water and sip at it while I look over the girls. They look completely drained. I'm not entirely sure if they'll wake up anytime soon. Not that I can blame them, of course. I decide to take the time to look over the script a bit more at this time. I walk over to the computer, open the game folder, and begin to search through the files. When I look over the game files, I constantly make sure to turn check on both sleeping girls every 5 or so minutes. In the 3 hours that pass, I pore over the files like never before, trying to become more familiar with the coding language. Some of my modding experience comes back, but the more I look over the language, the more I realize that coding mods and coding, whatever language this was, won't combine. I try and compare Monica's file with a random one to try to find out why only the club president has the epiphany. If I had to guess, game-wise, it might have had to do with her being the character that tracks the progress of the player. But what about now? There's no poem minigame anymore, so why is she self-aware now? The answer hits me immediately because it's so obvious. Because that's how the game plays out. Of course, I already know this, but with all that's happened earlier today, I'm working on fumes. I push through, however, despite the small headache starting. Going through her file line by line is exhausting and could take a while. I try to narrow the search by searching for keywords in the file. I search for words like self-awareness, administrator, club president, and others that might be the source of her abilities and mindset. Only the last search led to any results, but it was a fruitless one. Club president status, true. Well, that's maddeningly unhelpful. I know she's the president. I continue searching until finally I hear moaning from behind me. I turn immediately to see Ye slowly sitting up, groaning in pain as she stirs. I grab an empty glass, fill it, then walk over to her pitcher and glass in each hand. Kneeling, I put the glass in front of her face. Here, you're gonna need some. She grabs the glass and downs the water greedily. She holds out her hand. More. I oblige with a frown as I fill up her glass again. This is gonna be a long and torturous one, I see. She downs that glass as well, then sits down. She finally takes in the room around her. What the hell? She pulls the covers up around her suddenly. That sudden movement obviously causes her a great deal of pain. She holds her head. Don't move so fast. She glares at me. Who the fuck are you? I give her a stony look, causing her to flinch a bit. Well, at least she reacts a bit better when we're not giving her into her mind. I just hope I don't have to become her putative father. What a mess. Me? I'm the guy who held you while you were convulsing earlier to make sure you didn't hurt yourself. Now just do as I say. There's a lot to talk about. Frowning, she reluctantly obeys. On cue, Mori starts to stir as well, while I grab another glass, filling it and bringing it to her. Ye looks over at her with a confused look. What's she doing here? We'll explain everything soon, I promise. I make my way to Mori's side and help her into a sitting position. She takes the offered glass and takes a few gulps, gasping as she finishes. Who are you? What's going on? Where are we? Why do I have two sets of memories? Mori, please calm down. Oh, that's right. We're talking to them as me, not Michi. I didn't even clue. Mori, please calm down. We're going to explain everything, I promise. We? Yes. One moment. I stand and head to the bedrooms. Opening Monica's first, I see she's passed out on the bed, not even bothering to cover herself with the covers. Monica. She bolts up suddenly. Ryan, what is it? What's wrong? Is everything alright? They're both awake. How are you feeling? Actually, I feel a lot better. Nap really helped me sort these memories. Imagine I want a full night's sleep with you, but for now, I need to wake Sayori and Michi. Understood. She stands and heads past me towards two confused girls. Sayori and Michi are both completely sound asleep, and it takes me a lot more to wake them. Michi, despite his ever-worsening sickness, is first to wake. Oh, what's up? He rubs sleep from his eyes, and I tell that the girls are awake. Right, yeah. Sayori. Sayori is wrapped up thickly in the covers beside Michi, fast asleep. Michi gently shakes her until she finally wakes up. Huh? What's up? These two are made for each other. Mori and Ye are both awake. She looks immediately nervous. Michi takes her hand and squeezes them reassuringly. I'll be there with you. Kawahashi won't hurt you, I promise. She smiles. If a bit uncertainty as she stands, Michi grabs his hoodie and we all walk back out. Monica is helping the girls get positioned on the couch. Mori looks more confused than anything, and Ye looks indignant as normal. The moment Ye looks over us, the moment Ye looks over us, however, her eyes lock onto Sayori. You. Sayori flinches and hides slightly behind the suddenly protective Michi. Ye simply points at Sayori. This is your fault! I beg your pardon? How is this her fault? You stay out of this, bitch! I growl at her, but she doesn't see me. You did this to me! If you haven't been my friend, I wouldn't have had all that happen to me! Raising my hand, I bring it down, slapping Ye hard! Fuck yes! She looks up at me in shock. Her shock immediately turns to terror when she sees my eyes, which feel like they're burning now. My voice is surprisingly calm, but full of venom. Speak that way to Sayori once more, and I'll do more than just slap you. And I'm not as nice as Chiba. A single slap won't be enough. I hold up my fist angrily. Ye shrinks back, trembling a bit. Fuck you. See this? This is a middle finger. Ding 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 ding. Fuck you, yeah. All right, sorry. Oh hell yeah! A pair of hands covers my fist. It's by Monica. It's Monica by my side now, slowly moving my fist down. Shh, just relax. Wait, did I just threaten with punching her? Punching her? What the fuck is wrong with me? This isn't what we need right now. These anger issues are getting out of control. I force my fist down. You want to take a turn with a nap too? Monica's tone is concerned when I shake my head. No, I'll be fine for now. I say this through gritted teeth. I try and take a few deep breaths to try and calm myself down. Hey, you put Ye in her place. Fuck you, Ye. I'm not going down this explanation without fuming. I turn to Mori and Ye. This is going to take a lot of explaining. I know. Please bear with me and my friends here. We're going to walk you through it as gently as possible. Why do I have two sets of memories? Where are we? And who are you? One question at a time. Please be patient. Fujiwara-san. To answer your last question, first, my name is Ryan MCQ, and for the past week, I've actually been controlling Chizu-san's body. Clearing my throat, I begin my explanation. With the two girls at the same time, it takes me and the others a lot longer to explain the circumstances of being in a pseudo-game world. Ye is understandably unconvinced for the most part, even when shown the outside rotating Earth. Mori, on the other hand, is easier to convince, although I notice she looks a bit uneasy right after the revelation, as she isn't even in the original game. Please, you seriously expect me to believe that Chizu, Asano, and Fujioka are part of some hentai dating game for losers? If you said Asano alone was in this game, I'd have believed it, but Fujioka? Pfft, the mere thought of anyone. I slam my fist onto the table, glaring at her. Choose your next words very, very carefully. You not only insulted my friend's girlfriend, but my own. Your little posse aren't here to protect you now, and I'm a lot stronger than Michi. I crack my knuckles threateningly, Glaring menacingly at her, she shuts up, sitting back in the chair. I know we dislike each other, but why does Yay unnerve me so damn much? The hell with calming down. This has to end now. In fact, you know what? Here. Standing, I barge over to her, grab her wrist, and pull her harshly to her feet. Michi, follow me! Where? Outside! Nodding, he slowly stands, and with Sayori constantly near him, worriedly follows me. Let go of me! One more glare from her, she shuts up again. I drag her to the entrance of the space classroom. Mori and Monica follow, Mori looking a bit nervous, and Monica looking at me with a concerned look. I let go of Yae, glance over to Michi, who nods, and step through. Without missing a beat, I whirl on Yae. Well? Despite my anger, I notice that Michi is feeling very much under the weather now. His throat is a lot more sore than it was. Forcing my anger now, I walk back through. I start parade, but don't stop walking as I glare deeply into Yae's eyes. Well, Sayori tends to Michi. That proof enough for you? Yae goes more than completely silent. Her shoulders slump now. Turning, she simply walks back to the couch and collapses back onto it, looking down at the ground in silence. I hope this little stud shuts her up and makes her listen. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god, he's amazing! Monica walks up to me. Ryan, please calm down. She takes my hand in hers, squeezing affectionately. This action alone does help me calm down considerably. Mori, watching us, smiles slightly. That didn't go well. I pretty much lost it on Yae. No, that went perfectly! Shut up! Shut up, me! Stop having a conscience! You proved to her! This anger is more than I remember it being. For God's sake, the girl was almost raped and I'm threatening her like this? Ugh, really then, Ryan? As much as they drive you insane, and that you want to protect Sayori, don't act like a thug! Son, Monica. Yes. Listen, about that Friday. The one where we were in the cafeteria together with Kozu. I'm sorry for interrupting your time with MCQ-san here. MCQ-san, let's go. Don't be sorry. Yeah, no. And you can call me Ryan, you know. Are you sure? He is, don't worry. Monica smiles reassuringly at Mori. Then you can call me Mori. We bow respectively. Thank you. Now sufficiently calmed, I return to the other. Sayori is placing a damp towel on Michi's forehead while Yae is still staying slumped. Yae looks up slightly, with almost guilty look in her eyes, but one still mixed with mostly defiant expression. Sayori looks up at me staringly. Getting up, she walks over and whispers harshly to me. You didn't have to go that far. Michi's sick enough. Now that I've cooled myself down, I start to realize what I did to Michi in my outburst. Now I feel like crap. I look at her apologetically. I know, and I will do my best to make sure nothing like that happens again. You better. She smiles then. I don't want to see you hurt too, you know? I smile a bit back. Thanks. Hey, Michi. Sorry, man. Gotta sacrifice you there, but she kind of deserved that. And we are kind of at the end of this episode. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. That will do it for this episode of Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 2. Woo! So this was also another crazy episode. Goddamn. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I can't even begin to describe words about what happened this episode. Yeah. That'll do it for this video. I really can't describe. You guys watch the episode. Like, oh my god. I love this mod. This mod, I don't want it to end. This is only day 2. Hell fucking yes. That will do it for this video. Feel free to let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments below. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to do whatever. It is completely up to you. Also, feel free to check out my merch store down in the description below. You don't have to buy anything, but I would appreciate it if you would at least check it out. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night, a great afternoon, a great evening, whatever time it is for you. The link to this mod is always will be down in the description below, as well as my Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 2 playlist, so you can go back and check out the other videos you might have missed. Oh, I love this mod. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one.